But I kind of want to dive right into it. I've got people that come to me all the time and they ask me, man, how are you able, here it is, I didn't graduate high school. I didn't, I didn't go to college. I didn't do any of these things. So, but here it is. I've got guys that have bachelor's degrees. I've got guys that have master's degrees. I've got guys that have their MBAs, and I hire these dudes. So how was it that a guy that dropped out of high school can actually be in a position to create a company and actually hire people that actually graduated from high school, graduated from college, and actually have furthered their education to some degree? Well, I'll tell you how. My drive and my desire, my goal to be successful is so big. My want is enormous. My drive is enormous. It's incredible. And I'm one of those guys that, it's like there's nothing that you can put in front of me. There's no wall. There's no barrier that you can put in front of me that's not going to stop me from getting to where I'm supposed to get, where I'm supposed to be in life. It's just that simple. And the problem with most people is that you don't have a big enough want. You're too focused on how. How's this going to happen? Where am I going to get the money for this and that or whatever? When you figure out a big enough want in life, when your want becomes enormous, when your want, it consumes you, right? When that happens, the how will figure itself out. It's none of your business how it's going to happen. It is your business that it's going to happen. And that's, so when I sit back and I think about it and guys come up to me and I tell them, man, your want is not big enough, man. You don't want it bad enough. There's over, close to 7 billion people, if not over that number, on the face of this earth. They all want to be successful. They all want nice houses and nice cars and to be able to, send their kids to the best schools and, wear the best clothes and eat the best foods and all these other things like that. There's 330 million people in the United States that all want to be successful as well. What are you doing over and above the people that are already out there, the 540,000 businesses that get created every single month, the 27.9 million businesses that are out there in existence as we speak? What are you doing above and beyond everybody else to make sure that you ensure your success? That's all I want to know. What are you doing? Because I can tell you right now, it'd be hard pressed for you to find somebody out there that's more driven than me. And you can take us to Alaska, you can take us to Greenland, you can take us to the bottom of the ocean, and I guarantee you we are going to be successful. I guarantee you we're going to have the coldest layout down at the bottom of the ocean. You can take us to the moon, and I guarantee you we're going to have whoever up there, is anybody up there on the moon, they're going to be working for us. I'm just one of those guys. I got a high motor. I don't accept no, especially for people that's not in a position to tell me no. So you got to want more, man. You got to want it more. What have you done today? Let's just look at today. What have you done today that's going to put you in a position to be more successful? You can't part-time success. I'm going to put a little energy today towards, reading, and, tomorrow we're going to do this, and, what? You can't become successful like that. Success is the moment that you wake up. In the first 5 minutes that you wake up every single morning is going to determine the outcome of your day. As soon as I jump out of bed, I'm ready to go. I'm about action. I don't want to sit and have all these conversations. Let's go to Starbucks and let's think when we're up there. Man, let's move and do something today. Let's be productive today, or let me go do it by myself, right? So your want, it has to be enormous. And if you don't have a big enough want, come down here where I am. Come move where I am. I guarantee you, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, I'll help you personally reach those goals and reach those dreams. It's just how I'm geared, man. Certain people are just geared this way. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not the most handsome dude in the world. I'm not the tallest dude. I'm not the strongest. I'm none of that. But I can guarantee you, I'm the most driven. You will never find somebody more driven than me. I guarantee you, I will find a way, or I will make a way. One or the other is going to happen. And I just want you guys to understand, man, feel my passion, feel my energy, understand, like, what is it going to take? Because think about it this way. This is one thing that I want you to think about. So let's say your thing is you want $1 million, right? Or you want to build some incredible business, or you want a jet, or you want a yacht, or you want a Ferrari, you want maybe just the new Honda Accord, or whatever it is that you want, right? Well, I tell people all the time that everything that you want you already have. So let me clarify that for you, just so we understand. Well, so I want to make sure that we're communicating right now. So I need you to come here. No, come here and listen to what I'm saying to you right now. Everything you need, you already have. Now, by that, I mean, if you want $1 million, let's say, right? You want $1 million. Well, $1 million is already out there. Right? It's not like the U.S. Treasury Department is like, oh, Stacy in Connecticut, wants $1 million. So let's go print this $1 million, because eventually she's going to reach that goal of getting $1 million, and we got to make sure the $1 million is available when she gets here. No, the money's already out there for you. Right? So if you want a Ferrari, or you want a Lamborghini, or you want a nice beautiful home to raise your kids in, or whatever the case may be, it's not like someone has to go out and build these things. It's not like there's like some secret service and they're like, oh man, hey, somebody's getting ready to become successful and get this house, but we need a builder out here quick to get this house developed. No, that doesn't happen. So what happens? Well, the stuff is already out there available to you. The problem is that you're operating in a different frequency than the things that you actually want in life. That is the problem. If you want $1 million, but you're doing, $5,000 activities or $10,000 activities, you're never going to get the $1 million result. If you want this big, beautiful home, or you want the Ferrari, or whatever the case may be, you can't operate in a different frequency than the result that Ferrari is going to net you. So think about it this way. So let's say you and I are sitting on the beach, right? And we've got like an old school radio, and you're a country music fan. You're like, hey man, come over and let's listen to some country music together. So we, kicking back, having a couple drinks, listening to some country music. Well, how are we able to listen to this country music? I'll tell you. We're able to listen to this country music because we have the radio tuned into country music. The only result that we're going to get is country music. We won't get any other result, right? We can't get a rock and roll result if we have the radio tuned into country music. We can't listen to hip hop and R&B if we have the radio tuned into country music. In order to listen to rap, or in order to listen to jazz, we would have to turn the dial to the proper frequency to receive that particular result. Make sense? That's exactly how your mind works. So if you want $1 million, then we have to tune your frequency into it so that it becomes aligned with the $1 million result. Be it specialized knowledge, or me putting you in a position to receive some information, because this is what I'm going to do. I've got two concepts, well, they're not even concepts because they've already been tried, tested, and proven, that at the end of my video series, I'm going to give away 2 ways of making money that I know, diamond hard fact, guaranteed will make you a millionaire. I need you to understand the business psychology of it. I need you to understand that it takes the discipline. I need you to feel and see my drive. I want to be a reflection of that for you. I'm not angry right now. I'm not upset. I'm not anything. I'm a very passionate person. I'm one of those type of guys that if you come to me and you say, man, I need help, it just ignites something in me, right? 2 words that are very powerful in our society is love and help. When somebody says they need help, it takes a lot, it takes radical humility, in fact, to go to someone else and to say, I need help, right? I need help, man. Man, I've tried this and I've tried that, and, I need help. I can dig it, man. And if you come to me and you say that to me, I guarantee you, here's the thing about me. My strength is my weakness. My strength is the fact that I care. But it's also my weakness. How can my strength be my weakness, you might ask? Well, my strength is my weakness because of the fact that I care, but it's because oftentimes I care more about the individual than they care about themselves. I'll actually lose sleep wondering if a client of mine, or somebody that I'm mentoring, or somebody that maybe I just passed some information on to, found success, you know, if they were able to reach the goal that they were looking for. So that bothers me if it doesn't. Now, it's a gift and it's a curse at the same time, but it's also one of those things that keeps my motor running high, right? So when you look at it, you know, there's normally two reasons. I mean, what do you think drives people to succeed in life, right? When you think about that, it's people are going to succeed for one of two reasons. It's going to either be because of inspiration or it's going to be because of desperation, right? I operate from that place of desperation. You know, for me, I'm desperate to make this goal happen. Like, we're going to make this goal happen. I don't care what anybody says, we're going to make this goal happen, man. Picture if I take you out to, if I were to take you out to the lake, right? And we walk maybe 4 or 5 feet out into the lake and I grab you aggressively and I hold your head underwater, right? I'm holding your head underwater and I've got you under there for a good, 20, 30 seconds. I mean, you're actually in your mind, you believe that I'm not going to release you. Like if you don't do something right now, you could potentially die. I guarantee you're going to fight, you're going to scratch, you're going to pull, you're going to cut, you're going to tear at me. You're going to do any and everything you have to do to make sure that you're able to take your next breath. I operate that way every day. That's how I approach every single goal of mine. I need you to approach every single goal that you have that way. Man, you gotta fight, you gotta scratch, you gotta bite, you gotta pull, you gotta tear, you gotta do whatever it is you gotta do if you really want this to happen. Your want has to be enormous. Money, we talked about this before, money is a result. That's all it is. It is a result. It is a result of the information that is in your mind backed by your actions. That's what it is. Money is a result. Your weight is a result. Your health is a result. Whether or not you are going to be successful or not is the biggest result of all. It's the biggest result of all, right? If you currently have a smartphone in your hands, I mean, right now you got a smartphone in your hand, or you got one somewhere in close proximity, and you're not using that smartphone to make money, then it's not a smartphone. It's a dumb phone. I'm going to put you in a position to take your smartphone, and I'm going to show you how to make money right from that phone, right? We talked about utilization and apparatus. We talked about turning everything around you into an apparatus meaning an instrument. Turn me into an apparatus for you and then utilize the hell out of that apparatus. That's what I need you to do. I need you to turn me into an instrument for you. It's not in some destructive way. Trust me, I'm not going to feel on top of way. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to do anything. But you need to get to a better place in life if that's what you're going after. And we have to make that happen. It starts with your drive. It starts with your determination. It starts with your wants. It starts with your desires. It starts with your ambition. It starts with all of these things. And if you don't have them, and if you don't believe enough in you, you can borrow my belief in you until your belief arrives.